Hey guys, it's Ollie here. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have a little solo for From the Start by Loewe, I think is how you pronounce her name. But I'm English, so what do I know about languages? Anyway, let's get right into it. As you can see, this is the backing track that I've Frankenstein together. So this is the actual original track, this audio file.
To confess I loved you from the start.
And then this is just an instrumental version that I found on YouTube. So I've just kind of given myself a little bit of time here because I'd quite like to kind of start the solo in this little gap here. I was just listening to the whole track and I figured that this part here is quite a nice place to do a solo over. I had a little fiddle around with a few ideas, so I'm just going to demo one idea which I had before I forget it. And then we'll just go from there, I think.
I loved you from the start.
Didn't give myself enough time, I'll do that again.
I loved you from the start.
That's basically the idea of what I want to do. Let's just have a listen, actually. Whilst I'm doing this, what I'm also going to show you is how I process the flugel to kind of make it sound like it fits within the track. So, because at the moment it sounds very dry and just kind of uninspiring. So I'm just going to add a bit of EQ. So I've just gotten rid of a few frequencies that are a bit kind of honky. And there's a bit of kind of fizzle at the top here. Can't really hear it that much, but with a flugel you want it to be quite a nice warm sound. So next thing I'm going to add is just a compressor, make it a bit kind of louder. I actually quite like the sound of a compressor when it's being used quite heavily, especially on the flugel. It just gives it a really nice warm kind of round tone. So I might just increase it just a little bit for now. The next thing I usually add is a reverb. I usually use this one little plate just because it's really easy to use, just two knobs. And so now it sounds definitely more like it was kind of meant to be in the track. I'm also just going to use this as well, just to kind of thicken out the sound in the stereo image a little bit. So I'll give it about 30. Cool. So it sounds pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect. Maybe there's a bit too much reverb, but now it just sounds a bit more like it's meant to be in the track. And I always try and kind of mix on the fly and get the tone sounding as good as I can basically make it. Reverb, I think, is the one thing that really makes the flugel sound like it's in the track or not. If I take it off, it just doesn't really have any space, but with it, it's kind of got more room to kind of breathe in the mix, I think.